Make a date with Oscar for that all-star-studded event where Hollywood's highest honors are presented to the best of the best. Best Picture, Amadeus, The Killing Fields, A Passage to India, Places in the Heart, A Soldier's Story. Best Actor, F. Murray Abraham, Jeff Bridges, Albert Finney, Tom Hulce, Sam Waterston. Best Actress, Judy Davis, Sally Field, Jessica Lange, Vanessa Redgrave, Sissy Spacek. Enjoy it all on the 57th Annual Academy Awards, the most spectacular event of the year. Oscar night. When the suspense ends, what remains is history. Experience it on ABC TV, live from Hollywood.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome back here on my channel yet again. So for now, I just immediately want to check out the nominees, the displays for all the animated films and shorts right now. So here's one for Elio, which I know it won 0 Annie Awards, so sorry about that. But it is nominated for Best Animated Feature this year, so I'm glad it managed to make it. And here's Zootopia 2, you guys. This is like a huge display for this movie. Got so many references to different arts from different artists, and some I got from the art of Zootopia 2 as well. Hopefully Amy Thompson's work is around here, and yeah, just, you know, all the great artists working on this. Little Amelie, which was such a great film as well, which I did watch, and it's great. So kind of wish I do a proper review for this one, but didn't have the time to do it, unfortunately. And I see Spielberg over there, and yeah. And what we got here, that's Little Amelie. That's Little Amelie as well, right?
Sorry, what?
Oh, this is for Arco, you guys, the storyboards. So I managed to see them in person. That's pretty cool. And well, what we got here? What we got here? The Time magazine cover. All right, so here's the rest of the concept art related to the greatest animated film of all time, which is getting Criterion release. Yes, I see it. I think that might be Amy Thompson's work over there. I don't know. Very likely this is Amy Thompson on the right, so love that. So I like they're highlighting the concept art over here. And right next to it is The Girl Who Cried Pearls from the National Film Board of Canada. So I'll be seeing that short today, finally. So hopefully it's pretty good. And to represent Canada as well, because, you know, Canadians are great. And this is great too. And here's the Forever Green stuff. Jeremy and Nathan just popped up a second ago. They say hi to me. So this is great. I love the head displays for the short. And I argue that it's one of the best Christian cartoons ever. So it is though, because it's incredible. It's really inspirational as well. I really see a prodigal son tone into it, which is great. So if you still haven't seen it yet, it's on YouTube right now. Go watch it. Please go watch it. It's fantastic. And one of the other nominees as well, which I will be seeing. Yeah, so many great choices they brought in, and this one does look pretty good too, which I know that's one of the nominees for the Annies as well. So, so I'll be checking out these shorts later on and review them for today. Alrighty guys, I'll be heading back to the David Geffen Theater. So, reunited with a good friend of mine, Marlon West, visual effects artist on Disney Animation. Recently had an Easter egg in Zootopia 2. And I'll be checking out the shorts right now. So, without further ado, you guys, let's check out these shorts. These shorts. And then later on today, the animation panel and in the museum. And that's all I'm going to do for today.
I'm going to go back to my seat. I will catch you. Thanks for saying
that. They're about to start, so here we go, you guys.
Hello and good morning. Welcome to the Academy Museum of Motion Pictures, the largest museum in the United States devoted to the arts, science, and artists of movie making. My name is Karina Cruz. I am the specialist in public engagement here at the museum. Thank you for joining us today in our David Geffen Theater for the animated short films presented as part of our Oscar nominee spotlights. Oscar nominee spotlights are made possible by the longtime generous support of the Ruderman Family Foundation and additional support provided by Clarendale and Domaine Clarence Dillon. We thank them for their continued support and partnership. We also like to thank the Richard Roth Foundation for their generosity in funding all Academy Museum film programming. I would like to thank our ASL interpreter who will be assisting us today. Their names are Hafet Soseda. Oscar nominee spotlights bring select screenings of Academy Award nominated shorts and panels with the Academy Award nominated filmmakers in the lead up to the 98th Oscars, the Academy Museum for the public. We have additional nominee programs later this week, including screenings with the nominees from the categories of documentary short film, live action short film, and the panel's Best Picture, International Feature Film, and Makeup and Hairstyling. The 98th Oscars will be held on Sunday, March 15, 2026, at the Dolby Theater at the Ovation Hollywood, and will be televised live on ABC and streamed live on Hulu. Before we begin our program, please silence, darken, and stow away your mobile devices, including phones and smartwatches. Now, please help me in welcoming to the stage Michael Benedict, Director, Member Relations, and Award at the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Science, who will share more about the Academy nomination process.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. Thank you all for joining us this morning. Before we officially start, I would like to thank all of the staff behind the scenes for making these events happen. None of this is possible without you, from the projectionist in booth to the theater staff and the security team. Thank you so much. This also includes our library credits team, IT department, and my fellow colleagues in membership and awards. Thank you for your year-round hard work as we head to the finish line this season. And a special personal thank you to my partner in crime, Lauren McPhee, who we've been working together for almost 10 years. This category and event are not possible without you. So thank you so much to everybody behind the scenes. Here's this year's Governor Chair, Jinko Goto. Jinko was nominated for an Academy Award for producing work on the animated feature film Klaus. Some of her other credits include The Lego Movie 2, the second part, The Little Prince, The Illusionist, and Finding Nemo. Jinko is currently producing the next animated Spider-Man film titled Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. Jinko's commitment to storytelling, animation, and supporting her fellow artists is greatly admired. With that, please welcome to the stage Animation Branch Governors Marlon West and Jinko Goto.
Thank you, Michael, and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us today at the Oscar nominee spotlight for Best Animated Shorts. My name is Jinko Goto, and next to me is Marlon West. We're the two governors representing the animation branch.
There were 113 submissions from 30 countries this year, an all-time record.
So we want to thank today our Academy President, Lynette Howe Taylor, CEO Bill Kramer, Academy Museum Director and President Amy Homa, Chief Membership Impact and Industry Officer Meredith Shea, and our staff led by Christina Yavara and Michael Benedict for putting this on today.
We also want to recognize the members of the animation branch, which I see here today, and our branch executive committee for all the work they do all year round.
For the 5 Oscar nominated shorts.
share.
Yes. Hello.
First, I just want to say thank you all for coming out and supporting short film animation. We're just so grateful to be a part of all these incredible nominees.
Yeah, and by the way, I'm Jeremy,
My name's Nathan.
just so you know. We worked on this film for a very long time. We started about 6 years ago, and Nathan and I, we both work in animation in our day jobs. So he's an animator, I'm a story guy. We figured between the two of us, we could probably make something together, and so that's what you're about to see. We didn't realize it would get as ambitious and as large scale as it ended up becoming, but that was only made possible because we had so many people come alongside of us. We had a crew of 200 people that joined us over these 6 years, all volunteering our time. Sorry, back up. We did this all in our free time, after hours and during lunches, and our wives love us for this. So thank you to our families. But we are here now. This is just the most amazing moment. Again, like Nathan was saying, just to be here amongst all of you, all the Academy members that we've been able to meet, and just these wonderful filmmakers that we get to be alongside on this journey. And then I wanted to talk a little bit about the art style of the film as well. We are really excited about stop motion animation, 2D animation, but we do love 3D CG animation as well. That's the medium we work in most often. And this film is kind of a hybrid of all those things that we love. I'm also a wood carver, also in my free time, and this film is inspired by a wood carved aesthetic. We wanted to make it feel like an original wood carved frame, or wood carving for every frame of animation. So.
And that probably wouldn't have been very practical if we had you carving every frame of animation. It probably would have taken 60 years, not 6 years.
Our families would have loved that.
So this film really was inspired by a sense of deep gratitude. And really, Jeremy and I were Christian guys, and this film is a story that is about undeserved love, undeserved grace, and unconditional love. And we both are this bear character in this story, and it's our faith journey and how Christ saved us. But also, it's an incredible story about love that any parents would do for their own child. And so anyways, we hope that you enjoy it. And without further ado, for everybody.
Wow. We're not going to talk too long or too much about our movie. Just want to say how grateful we are to everyone here for supporting the art of short films in this magnificent room. It's really like a church of movies. It's really a dream come true for us. We've dedicated a greater part of our lives to movies, so I can't imagine a better forum to show our film here. And the screen is honestly so big, you will literally see our fingerprints.
Yes, it is overwhelming, and it is a moment of, despite the nerves, it is a moment of great joy and distinction and pride. And I would like to just remind the Academy, if they don't know this already, when you bestow joy like this, you're not doing it to two dudes. It's a whole neighborhood that worked on this. When you see the credits at the end of the film, that's our community. Those are dear friends of ours that have stuck with us and trusted us and answered the phone and gave us their time. The worst thing we could have done is waste their time. And this is one of those things that validates everyone's trust. And we're extremely pleased about this. We are just, you forget about this. You're when you're in the trenches, you're two old men playing with dolls, but it is, after all, a celebration.
We will be again next week.
But it is a celebration of the imagination, and it's amazing how many people still tend to like this. It's a beautiful moment. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm John Kelly, the director and co-writer of Retirement Plan.
Hello, I'm Andrew Friedman, and I'm one of the producers for Retirement Plan. We're really thrilled to be here, I have to say, as Irish filmmakers who've travelled across to be able to play in this amazing theatre and to have such a great audience here. It's a real honour, so thank you so much. I'm going to pass over to Johnny to talk.
Yeah, this film is about paralysis. A friend of mine is a lecturer at an art college in Dublin, and he said the single biggest problem is first-year art students are completely paralyzed by the possibilities. Like they're exposed to such a wide gamut of techniques and stories in a way that when I was in art college we weren't. We were in a lot more of a bubble. And the film explores this idea of being paralyzed by choice. The character in the film, Ray, is kind of drowning in options. And I personally don't really feel like I'm prepared for this, built for this world where you can learn any language in your pocket in Duolingo, or you can travel anywhere on a short-haul flight, or watch any movie on whatever streaming platforms. And I also, the film itself came out of creative paralysis. I kind of didn't make a personal short film for about 20 years, and something had stopped myself until this project came along. And as soon as I did it, now I've suddenly got 20 more films and ready to go. So, yeah, I think, just to say, I think really interested in how comedy and animation can be used to explore deeper subtexts and deeper themes. And we've been so shocked and surprised and delighted with the reaction to the film, which seems to be different among anyone who watches it. And I really hope you enjoy it. If you're thinking about making something yourself, don't wait 20 years like I did. Just make your book, your play, your poem, go and do it. Because if you pull on the thread, more stuff will follow. Thank you so much.
Hello everybody, thank you for joining us for this great event. He is my translator. I speak not so good. I hope he will help me, but I will try myself just in case. I hope not. My film is so simple, almost primitive, that you don't need any special tension of your brains. Just spread out your bodies on your seats. If you want to take a nap, you can take a nap. If you want to eat popcorn, no problem. Just really relax. Don't be extremely serious. It's just a movie. But at least there's one thing which I would like to remind you with my film, and that is, dear men and women, all we need is love. So, all together. All we need is love. Do, 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 do. All we need is love. Do, 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 do. All we need is love. 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 Love is all you need. You are great. Yeah. Thank you very much. And we have to send my translator. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you everyone for joining us today for animated short films. We'd like to share another round thanks and congratulations to animated short nominees. Lastly, we are deeply grateful to you all for joining us in supporting Oscar nominee spotlights, making these programs a success. We hope you are able to join us for additional nominee programs later this week in lead up to the 98th Oscars on Sunday, March 15th, 2026 at the Dolby Theater at Ovation Hollywood, and it will be televised on ABC and streamed on Hulu. Thank you again and have a great afternoon.
All right, so I saw the 5 short films that are nominated this year. The first one they showed is about breaststrokers, and this one is definitely the most darkest one of all of them, since it takes place during World War II in France. If you know the history, it's kind of a depressing short, but it's still a well-made one. The second one was Forever Greens, which I talked about a few times on the channel, and it's fantastic. I cannot explain more about it because it's still great. The third one was for the National Film Board of Canada, The Girl Who Cried Pearls, which was absolutely great. I mean, kind of a little creepy, but still a well-made short by Canadians, so good job there. And the fourth short film I saw was actually one of the funnier ones, which is Retirement Plan over there, which is basically about a person retiring his life until his passing. Yeah. But you know, it's a really, really well-made short, I will say. And the only one to be in 4:3 aspect ratio, so that's interesting. And then the last one was, I forgot the name of it, but it's this short film over here. The Three Sisters. Yeah, that was actually the funniest out of all of them. So the funniest one is this one. And one of the best shorts that isn't Forever Green, I will argue, has to be either The Girl Who Cried Pearls or the Breaststrokers one, because, oh my god, it's a dark one. It's pretty sad. It's a really depressing short, but it's still a well-made one. And this one uses paint. So that's a pretty unique way to produce a film, so I'll give him that. So overall, I'll be checking out the museum in a bit, so afterwards I'll do the animation panel, and that'll be it for today for me during this Oscars season. This will be my last video about the Oscars before the ceremony. So yeah. Oh, I found Kiwi Kwan's Oscar over here. I guess he might have donated to the museum. Oh, what are their desks? It's pretty cool. Oh my god, you guys, these are all the posters of Miyazaki movies. From Lupin III, Castle Cagliostro, My Neighbor Totoro, Kiki's Delivery Service, which I love so much, Porco Rosso, Princess Mononoke, Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, Wind Rises, and The Boy and the Heron. These are great too. Spirited Away in particular, look. And here he is, you guys, Hayao Miyazaki. This dude's in his 80s already, man. Just retire already. I kid though, I actually do love his movies. I hope he does continue making more stuff though. So, I believe in America, you guys. It's just a quick photo op of the Godfather office. And I believe in America. Once again. The moment I've been waiting for, you guys. The Jaws exhibit. I wanted to see this since last year, but I didn't get the chance to, but I will right now. So for Jaws, everybody knows how notorious the production was just to shoot, lasting over 100 days, just to get the shark working of all things. And this could have ended Spielberg's career. Like, he was just getting started and his career could have ended here, but knowing what happened now, Spielberg's now one of the greatest filmmakers of all time. Did I mention I met him? The Panavision camera they use for the underwater scenes. Lucky guys, it's one of the cameras, the Panavision camera they use for the sea shots. And the regular one you've seen, many films used back in the 70s. The music, the score. The fiction arcade machine from the movie. A couple of props are here in this exhibit, which is pretty cool though. Here's John Williams again. Spielberg. And here's the Academy Award for Best Editing for Jaws. That's pretty neat. You cannot forget about the shark thieves. Can't forget about that, you guys. The barrels. There's another Academy Award win for sound, actually. So this is pretty cool. I mean, Jaws has an amazing sound effects and sound editing on this, so it's fantastic, Shark again. See the shark. It's alive. He's alive. The tail is moving. The shark tail is moving. And here's the skeleton of it. Right here, Universal Studios, Hollywood. And I guess this is the merchandise of the movie. And I'm correct, this is the merchandise. The original novel, the t-shirts, the towels. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Hey, it's Jaws the marbles. Jaws the gumball machine. Japanese Jaws merch. Jaws everything else. Jaws the skateboard. Funko Pop's Jaws. That's pretty cool. I like that. And some other Jaws pins, stickers. And whatever that is over there in the middle. Jaws the breakfast cereal. Jaws the puppet toy. Jaws the puppet. Jaws the hat. Jaws the backpack. But where's Jaws the flamethrower? I know the kids will love that one. But there's plenty of Jaws dolls here and there, Yeah, so this is pretty cool. I really do like this exhibit a lot, so pretty enjoyable. The shark is still there, you guys. Okay, so the last thing I'll be checking it out is the Bon Joon-ho part of the exhibit of this, so I cannot miss that one. Here it is. All his films, well, all his films that he previously worked on is all right here. And here's the family from Parasite, the Rich family. His cinematography skills alone deserve to be displayed. And that portrait of that guy in the attic, scary stuff right there. So yeah, you guys, this is gonna be the last thing I'm gonna do, but I'm not gonna record that much because that's gonna be available on YouTube anyway. So I'm just gonna do like a quick highlight on this, and then afterwards sign up and take a break and watch the Oscars very soon. So I am tired, you guys. I'm tired. No, but I'm excited though. Yeah, there's technical difficulties happening, so I'm not pretty funny.
That's the first.
That is a miracle right there. By the way, you guys, it's not that packed. It should have been packed though, even though K-pop Demon Hunters is listed here. The fans would have shown up by now, but where are the fans? Where are the spirit for the Huntrix and the whole moon?
Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the Academy Museum of Motion Pictures, the largest museum in the United States devoted to the arts, sciences, and artists of movie making. My name is Lahani Cook, and I'm the manager of public engagement here at the museum. Thank you for joining us in our David Gavin Theater for the animated feature film presented as a part of our Oscar nominee spotlights. Oscar nominee spotlights are made possible by the longtime generous support of the Ruderman Family Foundation and additional support provided by Clarendell and Domee and Clarence Dillon. We thank them for their continued support and partnership. We'd also like to thank the Richard Roth Foundation for their generosity in funding all Academy Museum film programming. I would like to thank our ASL interpreters who will be assisting today. Their names are Susan Pacheco and Andrew Brown. Oscar nominee spotlight programs bring select screenings of Academy Award nominated shorts and panels with Academy Award nominated filmmakers in the lead up to the 98th Oscars to the Academy Museum for the public. We have additional nominee programs later this week, including screenings with the nominees for the categories of documentary short film, live action short film, and the panel's Best Picture, International Feature Film, and Makeup and Hairstyling. The 98th Oscars will be held on Sunday, March 15, 2026 at the Dolby Theater at Ovation Hollywood, and will be televised live on ABC and streamed live on Hulu.
Good afternoon, everybody. Before we start, I want to thank all the staff behind the scenes for making these events happen and fixing some technical glitches you may have just seen. None of this is possible without you. From the projectionist and booth, thank you again, to the theater staff and the security team. Thank you all so much. This also includes our library credits team, our IT department, and my fellow colleagues in membership and awards. Thank you for your year-round hard work as we head to the finish line this award season. And a very special thank you to my partner in crime, Lauren McPhee. We've been working together for close to 10 years, and this category and this event, they're just not possible without you. So thank you so much. I'd like to introduce the animation branch governors. For over 30 years, Marlon West has worked as an animator and head of visual effects at Walt Disney Feature Animation Studios. His credits include some small films, The Lion King, The Princess and the Frog, Moana, Encanto, and Zootopia 2. Marlon's work has helped shape some of the most beloved animated films of our time, and it's truly an honor to welcome an artist whose vision and dedication continue to inspire storytellers from around the world. Next, I would like to introduce this year's Governor Chair, Jinko Goto. Jinko was nominated for an Academy Award for her producing work on the animated feature film Klaus. Some of her other credits include the Lego Movie Part 2, the second part, The Little Prince, The Illusionist, and Finding Nemo. Jinko is currently producing the next animated Spider-Man film titled Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. Jinko's commitment to storytelling, animation, and supporting her fellow artists is greatly admired. With that, please welcome to the stage Animation Branch Governors Marlon West and Jinko Goto. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael, and welcome everyone. So good to see you all be here today, and thanks for your patience that we were troubleshooting. So thank you for joining us today at the Oscars nominee spotlight for Best Animated Feature. My name is Jinko Goto, and next to me is Marlon West. We're the two governors representing the animation branch.
Over 30, there were 35 submissions this year from 12 countries, breaking an all-time record for this year.
We want to thank to Academy President Lynette Howell-Taylor, CEO Bill Kramer, Academy Museum Director and President Amy Homa, and Chief Membership Impact and Industry Officer Meredith Shea, as well as Michael Benedict, Director of Membership Relations and Awards, Christine Yabra, Director of Education and Public Engagement, and all their staff.
We want to recognize our fellow members of our branch, and specifically our branch executive committee for the work you all do all year round. And there's a bunch of y'all here today too.
Yeah, thanks for coming, you guys. We're thrilled and honored to moderate discussions with each set of Oscar-nominated feature film makers this afternoon.
Surrounding you, so
Wow.
forth between the two of us.
No, welcome, Felix.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, so here we go.
Elio.
Hello, congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow, what an adventure this film is. This was a cool reminder of, because it's been a couple of months since I've seen it. I'm sure you all have different answers to this questions, but can you tell me about your entry into this?
Michelle Wong, K-pop Demon Hunters.
I feel like I'm walking really fast.
Well, I walk slow, Marlon. Well, congratulations.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you.
So kudos to you guys. So this movie has really broken all records, including the most watched, most streamed Netflix movie.
Yay.
So, how does it feel seeing your film receive such a reception?
It's incredible. Like, we can't, I know for me at least, it's been an amazing journey. The payoff and everything that we did getting up to here is, I feel very, it feels very gratifying. I'm just happy that it's resonated with the world.
Yeah, same. You know, you're kind of working in a hole when you're making these films, and you know, for me, this whole thing took 7 years, and you have a spark of an idea, and you think it's wonderful, and you have to think that it's wonderful for 7 years. And try to convince, or I don't know, trick people into joining you, into making it, and it's just been it's incredible. I have, you know, it's hard to find words. This is beyond my expectations, truly.
Bella, Nidia Santiago, Little Amelie, or the character of Rain.
So we got some feedback backstage that Jinko and I were not holding these mics to our mouth as well as we could have been. So apologies. Let's start over. Congratulations, you all. Thanks for being here.
So I get to play Voice of God, and
All right, Voice of Jinko.
Jared Bush and Yvette Marino. Congrats, you guys.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
So congratulations. This is your 4th nomination.
Ooh.
I really thrilled to be back, you guys.
I mean, I'd say amazing. It's incredible to be here. I think Yvette and I, last time we were, I think Encanto was the last time we were lucky enough to do something like this, and it's really amazing. I'll say Byron's the one with 4 nominations, and he is very sick today. He'd like to be here.
Yeah.
But we like it when he's not around, because he kind of steals our time.
That's right.
We love Byron.
Yeah.
So, in full disclosure, I worked on this movie.
These are VFX suits.
Congratulations, Marlon.
I remember he had hair when we started.
I would have been, in the 3rd grade. That's not how long. Anyway, now I didn't work on the first Zootopia. I worked on this one. It's been 9 years since the first one. I'm just a big fan of that film. Can you tell us about how you came about making this one? What was the inspiration for this film?
Oh man. Well, so 15 years ago, Byron Howard, my directing partner, hired me for the first Zootopia. At that time, it was going to be a spy movie set on this tropical island, and I was like, oh man, I love spy movies. I'm so excited to get into this spy movie. And I started day one. He went, we threw that movie in the trash can. And I went, oh no, what's gonna happen next? And he said, I don't know. And I think that's one of the most exciting things about this world is that, so many of us came together to figure out what this world of animals would look like and feel like. And in the middle of that, we found that the world was so vast and there were so many fun characters to find, we just didn't have space for it. So honestly, we started talking about bringing in reptiles while we were making the first one. It didn't make sense in that movie, but we always loved that idea. And the real question was, okay, if we're gonna bring them in, how do we tie that to Judy and Nick's story? And I think as you guys just saw, we really wanted to play up this notion of differences, and of course mammals and reptiles being very different, but making sure that the Nick and Judy relationship really mirrored that.
So you kind of stole my second question.
Yes.
Here.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna ask it anyway. So was there intention to make a sequel? And if so, were reptiles part of the sequel?
Oh, should I take that one?
Well, that's all you.
I love it. I mean, I'd say there's not an intention to make a sequel. I mean, I'll tell you the truth is, we really feel like there's countless stories to tell. So what we were trying to do is make a world that was entertaining enough and characters that you cared about enough that you'd want to go back. And so I'd say while there wasn't we know what the next story is going to be, we really tried to approach it. I think everyone on the production tried to approach it, thinking about if it were you, what would you do? These are two characters that didn't really know each other. They really only had 48 hours to crack that case, to become a partnership, to become partners. And at the end of it, they said, okay, we're going to be real partners. What does that mean? Most of the time in one of these odd couple movies, they sort of come together and then they're like, and that's it. There's no further story because they're together. What's left to talk about? And we really wanted to say, well, okay, do they really know each other that well? Are they really a compatible team? What's going to happen next? And that was really our jumping off point.
Okay, so I'm going to direct this one at Yvette.
Yeah, let me talk. My goodness.
So, the first Zootopia, dealt with otherness and bias and seeing past differences. Can you talk a little bit about how those same themes were explored in this film?
Yeah, I think, the first film did such a great job of really kind of talking about stereo and bias. And so coming into this one, we knew we wanted to continue kind of diving into that. And so what I love about this world of Zootopia is that it really gives us the ability to, it mirrors our human world and allows us to kind of talk about topics that, in a way with a world of animals. So, we're able to kind of take it all in a different way. So this one really kind of dives into differences when you look at, bias and stereotypes and you want to kind of dive further. It really is about differences. And so really focusing on the differences between, as Jared said, reptiles, bringing them into the world with mammals, and then Judy and, diving further into Judy and Nick. and you know, of course, bringing Gary the Snake in there, and really how all of his history and his family's history, the reptile history, was erased and kind of taken over because they were different and because they were different than the mammals. And so I think it really just kind of continues that conversation.
Jared, you want to add anything else?
I think that's exactly right. I mean, it is something where when we stepped into the story, we didn't want to repeat ourselves, but we also didn't want to veer so far in some other direction that it felt not like the DNA of what we wanted to step in the first Zootopia. So I think trying to figure out how to deepen that was something we spent literal years trying to figure out, and making sure that we were being true to the original story, but also continuing a conversation that felt like a conversation we needed right now.
Well, thank you, Marlon and Jinko. Thank you to everyone joining us today for the Animated Feature Nominee Spotlight.
Well, yeah, this is it, you guys. They're putting away everything. So I will be heading out very soon, you guys, okay? So, thank God that I finally made it home safely, you guys. It has been a pretty windy day today. It wasn't that pretty. And it's still windy right now when I arrived home. It's just, no. I cannot bear the wind, I'm sorry, but I don't like it. So overall today has been pretty good though. I actually got to reunite with some filmmakers. Yeah, mostly reunited with everyone that is nominated for Best Animated Feature in Shorts. So yeah, really not much to say about that part. But hey, seeing Domee Shi again, she's everything. Like, not gonna lie, I really do love Domee Shi so much. I think she's forever one of my favorite Pixar filmmakers ever. I did see Maggie Kane as well. I did say hi to her. She said hi back, and she gave me a huge smile, like a big smile when I saw her again. And she's just, I don't know, I guess Maggie Kane sees the appreciation of the fandom, you know? And I'm glad to be one example to make her happy though. So overall, you guys, I'll be signing off for tonight, and thank you guys for watching, comments, subscribing, and all that. Better hit the bed very soon, finish editing this, and then take a small break from this because I really need a break, a spring break, am I saying, you know? So overall, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully for Project Hail Mary. I think that'll be next though. I don't know exactly what's my next video, but overall, thank you guys for watching, and you guys have a good night.